Hey, what's up guys, Totally Dubbed here, and today I'm unboxing the Corsair AX750 power supply. This is a gold rated power supply, meaning that it's very efficient. I went for the 750 watts simply because, well, should I say I could. I only needed about 650 watts in my system, 600 to 650 watts, but I went for the higher wattage. I actually wanted to get the 850, but it was not in stock from Scan, which was the place I wanted to buy it at. So I went for the 750 instead. So here's the unboxing. Hopefully it won't be too boring for you guys. So this is a fully modular PSU. This box is absolutely huge, I've got to say. I mean, if you look at my hand, it's a pretty big box. So open that up. So I'm just doing that off screen because it's easier to do like that. I guess I'm going to have to open that. And this is going to open somehow like that. Right. So as you can see, here is the different ones, the AX650, 750, 850 and 1200. This looks like an information booklet, power supply manual, there you go. So that's that. So what have we got? We've got the power, we've got a UK one. Obviously I am in the UK, so it might depend. I'll see if there's any more, but this is a UK one. We've got some cable ties and some little screws, including with the Corsair sign, powered by Corsair. I don't know how many cable ties there are, but looks to be about 10 or something like that cable ties, and the screws inside. Anyway, oh, this is quite nice. It's a nice little bag. I think this is the modular cables, if I'm not mistaken. Let's do that. Now let's open this up. Yep, sure is. So this is basically a place to store your modular cables. Basically, the whole point of modular is to provide you a nice little tidy environment in your case. So you don't usually, there's your old power supplies, they have all the wires coming out of the power supply, meaning that when you have all the power, all these wires coming out, you have to store them and put them somewhere. In my current computer, my old PC, I've got cables just tucked in, trying to tuck them in somewhere, and it looks really ugly. Good thing about this is modular is that I can literally plug and unplug these cables, and if I don't use them, well there you go. Corsair have provided this nice little case so I can put it here and not in the computer. Also, by having a modular cable system, is that it also helps with the airflow. There's no airflow restrictions. When you have cables like this, I mean, I'm talking, look how many cables that is. That's just 2 of the cables, the thickness of those. You have them there, the airflow will be restricted or will be hitting these cables instead of your, I don't know, your processor or, you know, your bits of your motherboard. So here are the cables. They all are black. Some of them are really nicely shielded, as you can see, like that. They've got like a sheeting around them. They look really nice. So here we go, and then you've got a little bit more standard one. These are your SATA ones, as you can see. Good thing is they're all black, so they're not, they won't be very obvious to see. You can get all the specifications on the Corsair's website to see all the cables that are provided and if they they suit your needs. But they look all okay. I read several reviews that said that the cables weren't long enough. Now I can't really tell you if they are long enough or not until I actually put the power supply in my system and actually see if it is long enough. The case that I've got is the Fractal Design R4 MIDI tower. So I know some people that were saying that and reviewing that were saying that based on a full case, so one of those huge cases. So here's the power supply. Again, oh, very nice packaging, I would say, by Corsair. It's nicely wrapped in its little enclosure over here. It's like a little thing. So apart from that, there's nothing in the box. Take that away. I'll put this on here. And this is the little baby itself. 750 watts. I mean, how technology has moved on is incredible. So here you go. 750 watt. There you can see the fan right there. It's a black fan. And here are the modular things I was talking about. So as you can see, there is no actual cable going in or out of this power supply. Obviously you got your power which goes in there, and by the way, it seems like there's only a UK one, but by the way, these are really easy to find, so it doesn't really matter. Just make sure the wattage or the voltage or whatever is the same. But anyway, this there's obviously that cable coming out from the back of the PC. Within the PC you've got these and nothing else. There's similar modular, like the HX, I think the HX series are semi-modular, or no, sorry, the TX one, I know that for sure, maybe the HX too, but I don't know. Anyway, the TX I know is semi-modular, so it's got part modular and part cable coming out, but I went for the fully modular one because it's just a little bit of an extra price tag, and I thought, seeing as I'm building a nice PC, why not go basically all out and get a nice modular power supply. So this looks really nice. I'm just going to get you measurements, just in case you were wondering. Measurements are 16 centimeters by 8.5 to 9 by 14.5 to 15. So it just gives you a rough idea of how big that power supply unit is. I was expecting something actually much bigger, but this is actually really nice. It's going to really fit really well and not be any obstruction in my system, because on the Fractal Design R4 case it goes at the bottom, and I was wondering if it would interfere with any of my graphics cards or my PCI slots that I have, but this seems really good. I know what I'm saying might not make sense, but if you have a big if the motherboard is here, like just on top, and you have a huge graphics card there, you don't want it to be close to that because this could get hot. So I was just saying that just in case you're wondering what the hell is he saying, because the motherboard is there, say where my hand is. Obviously my graphics card would go there, but if you had a quad, for example, SLI or Crossfire configuration, then you were wondering if this would be in the way. But this is quite small, quite nice, and the wires would come out like so and go to the individual components that you would need. Right guys, well that's about it. Obviously if you need more information and a review and whatnot, I would suggest going to someone which is more experienced than me, because I am nowhere near experienced enough to tell you if this is a great power supply or if it's really good. But all the parts I've bought and my system I'm going to build, I have researched quite a lot and extensively and looked at loads of professional reviewers and people which actually know what they're talking about. I went ahead and basically had the money and bought the parts because I thought these were good. So hopefully this unboxing will give you a little brief overview of what the PSU looks like and what the contents inside the PSU look like. But overall I am quite impressed with the overall packaging and the things that Corsair do provide. And for example this, I mean, I'm never going to use this little case, but it's very nice of Corsair to have it there. It almost adds like a premium-esque feel to it. I mean, okay, the PSU is about 120 quid, but still, it's a nice little premium feel that I didn't receive, for example, when I unboxed my graphics card, which my graphics card is 260 quid. So it's really nice of Corsair to add this little touch, little finishing touch, and especially this case. I mean, this is a really nice case. I know it doesn't cost much, but it's always nice to see that companies actually care about their customers, so that's pretty cool. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Please do rate, comment, subscribe, and as I said, if you want reviews and whatnot, Google them. Always Google, never fails. Alright guys, take care, bye bye.